Alright, so today we're taking a look at the Smart Pet Feeder by Whoa Pet. Here's the outside of the box, and it's shipped exactly like this from Amazon. Inside of the box, everything is nicely packed and bundled into the actual feeder itself, as we'll see in a second. So opening the lid after I take off the plastic film. And taking out the plastic film is always satisfying. Finally, we are experiencing that satisfaction. So, as I mentioned, all of the other loose bits and pieces are tucked away inside the actual feeder itself. So, quite a smart way to do it to save on packaging. Here's the feeder tray. No tools required. All one has to do is open up all the packaging. And now here is the smaller feeder here. So essentially, you'll see later on in the video that there's an option to switch out the feeder sizing mechanism, which is that sort of turbine looking item that I just took out. I found that with the large here, or the large feeder, that each rotation or each manual feeding provided about 5 grams, which seemed like a good amount. I didn't feel like they need to go smaller. And to actually get the food inside, you gotta press this button and open up the top. So a nosy little pet, or smart little pet, will have to figure out how to do that before they can ransack your automatic pet feeder. So as mentioned, no tools necessary. You can install batteries in case there's a power outage. But for the most part, it is USB powered. A nice long cable is provided. And it's not a flashing light on the back, it's just the light reflecting off of the hologram sticker. Go ahead and put some food in the feeder. And the feeder is actually quite large, so using this is probably going to take too long. Let's pour. Here's one of the cats. And here's a look at the food bin. You can see that it is removable, so if you need to wash it, it's simple and easy to do. And at the bottom is the large feeding mechanism here. One thing that's kind of cool is that the bin is actually kind of shaped like a cat head. Here's a look at the inside. And let's go ahead and set this thing up, because it is Wi-Fi enabled. You'll have to download the app, which is the WoPet app. Not sure what the bottom one is, but I selected the top one, which had better ratings. And everything is QR code, so that's nice. It makes everything a lot easier. I've just got to position this correctly. There we go. And at first I thought this part would take a long time because it's taking up 1% at a time, but as you'll see, it starts to accelerate. Maybe that's the part that's whoa about the WoPet feeder. So it's now online. We'll take a look at some of the settings. So the big food grid is 10 grams and the small food grid is 5 grams. My mistake. So you can set how many portions you want to do per feeding. And you can do breakfast, lunch, dinner, and if your pet likes a snack, you can set multiple meals up to 6, it looks like. Here's a look at what the camera looks like. There is no motion detection, so you'll need to manually launch the app, open the camera setting to view or see your pet.
Dinner time. Dinner time. Come on.
Hello. Hey. And you can set a custom voice message. So when the feeding starts, your pets will hear your calm and soothing voice. You can mark your pets as lazy or active.
Dinner time. Dinner time. Come on.
The audio quality, in my opinion,
Dinner time.
is pretty
Dinner
good.
time. Come on.
A little robotic, but I think your pets will get the point. And that's what it looks and sounds like when the WoPet dispenses food. I think the tray could be slanted a little bit more. There is a tendency for the food to get caught or accumulated at the top of the tray, which isn't a big deal, just aesthetically not as pleasing. We'll try other cat. And here's a look at what the camera looks like. So as you can see from the fisheye effect, there is a little bit of a wide angle action going on, but the wide angle is horizontal. It would be better designed if it was a vertical wide angle, like you see on the smart doorbells. So you can see your pet is doing something, probably eating, but you don't know how much they're eating, and you also don't know if there's any food left in the tray. So, room for improvement. Maybe raise the camera or angle it down so that we can see the actual food tray. She seems pretty happy with it. And here's a closer look. And the camera, which should again be angled down. And it'd be nice if there was a motion capture feature as well. This is actually more expensive than the cost of the Eufy Smart Doorbell, which does have motion capture. And here's a look at the food, kind of clumping up at the top of the tray because it doesn't slant down quite enough. If you've got any questions or comments, please leave a message and comments below and consider subscribing. Thanks.